Alright, so hello guys and welcome, and today we will be playing a second, more improved version of Mono Red Heroic. Now the biggest change we made is that we removed basically all of the auras and we replaced them with instants and sorceries. The reason for that is because of the Apostle's Blessing, and I have mentioned that in the previous video, but basically all of the removals, or most of the removal, is red, right? Which we really care about. It's Lightning Bolt, it's Galvanic Blast, it's Chain Lightning, and so on and so forth. This means that we need to give the creatures the protection from red. But if we do that, all the auras just simply fall off from the creatures and the game plan is ruined for us. So this is a second version where we utilize some sorceries, some instants, and some auras which we can work with to still make the Apostle's Blessing work. The first change is in the mana base. We are playing just 18 lands, 1 Forgotten Cave and 17 mountains. We have some cantrips, so it shouldn't really be a problem since the most expensive card in the deck costs 2. The creature base has changed a little bit as well. We have 4 of the Crusaders, which is a great card to go wide with. We have 4 of the Hoplites, which is on the other hand great card to go tall with. And we have a support card here, 4 of the Dwarven Forge Chanters. This is 2 mana 1/3 ward with pay 2 life and it has prowess. So basically the idea is we can target the creature we need to target, which are the ones with heroic, the 1-drops, right? And this guy just passively gets bigger and bigger and it swings for a lot of damage each turn. Previously we had Champion of the Flame, but since we are no longer playing the Aura package, we simply cut that card off. Now we have 4 of the Angers here, which is a cantrip and it targets a creature, it gives some attack, so it's pretty awesome. We have a Brute Force, which doesn't cantrip, but it buffs creature. It's really good against lightning bolts to prevent them, and it's also really good to finish the game, maybe with something like the Teamer Battle Rage here. The only real aura we are playing is the Crown of Flames, simply because of the second 1 mana ability here, which says that for 1 red we can return this to our hand. So this is a great repeatable heroic effect, right? And that's pretty awesome even with the blessing, since right before we target the creature we can simply pay the 1 mana, return this to the hand, and then it doesn't fall off. We are playing one of the Chirurgeon here, I probably mispronounced that, but basically the idea of this card, it's an experiment, so we are playing just 1 copy and 1 more in the sideboard, but the role of it is to protect the creatures against removal spells, similarly to Benevolent Bodyguard in the white decks, right? So it doesn't give protection from a color, but it regenerates it, it sacrifices itself of course, because it's the only goblin we play in the deck, but if the creature is targeted by something that destroys it, like a bolt, like a cast down, like snuff out, we can sacrifice it simply and we protect the creature that way. So I think that could work really amazingly in a deck like this. 2 Might of the Meek, it's a cantrip again, and it gives the creature trample. It's an instant, so that's bonus points for these cards. We are playing 2 Reckless Charges, which I wouldn't normally play. I think it's quite good, but it's not the best. But the reason why we are playing that is because of the Witch's Mark, and Witch's Mark is really cool. I found out about this card some time ago, and basically it's a draw spell. We discard a card, and if we do, we draw 2 cards. And we create a Wicked Roll to attach to target creature we control. Now this triggers the heroic. So it's an aura. It's an enchantment, it gives +1/+1, and when we put it into the graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life. So when we do that, we discard. It could be preferably something like the Reckless Charge to gain value later, of course. And the roll does trigger the Crusader, and it does trigger the Hoplite, of course. The spell itself does trigger the Chanter, since it has the prowess ability, so I think this could really be the glue that holds the deck together. Now of course we are playing 4 Mutagenic Growths. They are even better now since we cut the Champion of the Flame, and the Chanter does benefit from the prowess once again. And that's basically the whole deck. Let's take a look at the sideboard now. So 1 more of the goblins, we are testing it. I think this would be quite nice against some removal heavy decks. For example, if we suspect they will sideboard Snuff Out or Cast Down, we will add this guy and it should work quite nicely. Two Gorilla Shamans, great against more artifact heavy decks, right? Especially something like Affinity and so on and so forth. The same is true with Raise the Effigy, which not only is good against the artifact decks, but if they don't have one, we can use the second mode to give a creature +2/+2. We are playing 4 red Elemental Blasts, especially against something like High Tide or Terror or Fairies. There are a lot of good blue decks. One Stinge, this is to protect ourselves against Snuff Out. 2 Tectonic Hazards against Fairies and Elves, and 2 Flaring Pains, most importantly against something like Fog or Prismatic Strands. So let me know what you think about this version and if you like it more than the previous one, and I will see you in the games. And if you're someone who wants to give or get some MTG advice, if you love MTG brainstorming, you want to see some budget decks, or just be discussing things like Pauper or any other formats, or you maybe want to find someone to play with, we now have an MTG Discord server for the community, which you can join by clicking on the first link in the video description. We are looking forward to seeing you here. Okay, so we got another game. We go first here against Boschfred, and we went the die roll. This is a hand with Chanter. It's not horrible. It's not the best though. I don't know, should we keep this? I think we should. Let's keep this one. They mulligan to 6, that's not bad. Okay, let's play a mountain and pass the turn. Oh, they're a blue deck. I don't love the matchups against blue decks, but I think we are safe to Chanter here. I don't think there's a counterspell that, you know, does this. If they play First Spike, I'm gonna be mad, but this is completely fine here. Okay, they play second mountain. They chill a little bit, they chill, okay. Found a Crusader, and I like that a lot. Let's play Crusader. Maybe there's a counterspell. Okay, let's Reckless Charge the Crusader here. We go no breaks here. There is no point in playing against counterspell, since we get all the triggers anyway. That's what we mostly care about right now. If they have the counterspell or a Spell Pierce, you know, no problem, no problem. They do not have that though. This might be High Tide. This might be High Tide from what I'm seeing here. Hit him for... that was the 7 hit right there. That's good. I like 7. Yep, it's High Tide, exactly. See, if you see a blue deck that doesn't do interaction, it's probably High Tide. They modeled Mixture. Okay, we need to be quick. Very quick, actually. We found a mountain, then... does that change things? I don't think so. Let's go for a Witch's Mark here. Let's discard a Blessing. Growth, okay. It's +3/+0. This should be a kill. This should be a kill. I'm not sure though. Yeah, that's a kill. Let's attack for, well, like this is like what, 14? Yes. Let's go to the sideboard now. Now, we of course want the blasts. This second game will be a little bit slower. The Goblin, no point in having that guy right there. Apostle's Blessing, they are useful, especially post board. I will cut 1, maybe 2, maybe 2. Let's pick up 3 blasts. I'm thinking that Crown of Flames might be a little bit slow here. So we want that. And I'm gonna take both of them actually. And what we're gonna do here, I'm going to add the effigy. And I know they don't have any artifacts, but it's the +2/+2. We need to be really, really fast. So we will keep only fast hands here. Let's go like this. So this is like, no, we can't. I love the 2 blasts, but we can't, right? This is good. It's not great, it's good though, it's good. Let's keep this one. What do we discard even? Is it the cave? Is it the mark? Is it the hoplite? I don't think we need more than 1, right? Oh, actually, we have 2 witches marks. Let's discard the cave here. They go island. I love this island. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. What is this? This is Bloomborough, but what season is it? Is it summer, fall, or spring? It's not winter, that's for sure. So if you know, let me see in the comments. I would love to know, actually. Oh, Brute Force is great, especially when we're racing here. So let's go Hoplite here. They Brainstorm, no problem. Okay, they might have counterspells here. They might just have counterspells here. Play a second land. Let's play a Hoplite before combat. I want to see what they have here. Nothing. Okay. Let's attack with the Hoplite here. Let's brute force it. We don't care. Let's brute force it. We need to be fast. That's what we learned about High Tide. Okay, they have something. They snap it. That's a great play. Though I'm very glad we are able to have still one hoplite in the play. Peer through depths. Okay. You know, if they play snap, it means they are a little bit slower, so that's good. Ideas unbound. Okay, they're trying to combo really fast here. And it's your turn again. They have no land. That's great. Ooh, do we even be greedy with this? I don't think so, right? Do we even be greedy with this one? Because we can miss a land drop here. And if we do miss a land drop, we have a very good chance of just killing them, since the chanter will just pump up so much damage. I think we will go for that. We'll miss a land drop on purpose here to play the 4th chanter. I think that's what we do here. It might be a mistake, you know, Witch's Mark discarding the hoplite might be another play, but let's try the 4th chanter. If there's a blue blast, there's a blue blast. Okay, doesn't look like there's a blue blast. They didn't play anything at the end of our end step, which means their hand is most likely less than ideal. Oh, they scroll it, okay. What is gonna be, High Tide or Blue Blast? High Tide, okay. Mountain is a great draw, honestly. Couldn't be happier. Let's do a Witch's Mark on this guy. Discard the hoplite. Draw 2 cards. I love Reckless Charge. I do love Reckless Charge. We will Reckless Charge. This is for 10. This is a kill maybe next turn. This is maybe a kill next turn, yeah. We are lucky they missed their land drops, but they had to make space for snaps, so it's obvious that their deck will be a little bit less consistent here. Okay. Okay. They discard Deep Analysis. Okay, I think they hold some Blue Blasts or some tap things. Let's start with Might of the Mig here. I think they have something here. I don't know why I think that, but like maybe some tap things or whatnot. Oh, another chanter. We could either Witch's Mark or the chanter, but this is 2. That's a kill. Witch's Mark is a potential kill, so we will do that instead. We'll discard the mountain. See, I had to learn that the wicked roll replaces the other wicked roll, so if he put it on this guy, it maybe still is lethal, right? Since the heroic triggers, but I wanna have 2 different rolls here. It's very unlikely that they'd straight up like kill the creature, but still. Yeah, they Giga Drowses, makes sense. They had to pay the 2 life though, uh-oh. We like to see that. Let's discard this thing and find the Rage. We love Rage, okay. Okay, do they go for the combo? It's impossible on 3 mana, right? High Tide can't combo on 3 mana, I think. Yeah, let's go, but I don't think you can combo on 3 lands, bro. Well, that's scary, okay. Okay, so they lose 1 more, which is actually huge. So they go for a Merchant Scroll here. Go for another High Tide, okay. Play another High Tide. I don't think you can combo with 3 lands, at least I hope so. Okay, Ideas Unbound. Reordain, right. High Tide. Hold up, if they can combo with 3 lands, this deck is OP as hell. But we'll see. Okay, Ideas Unbound. Another High Tide. Wait, what? Oh, they go for another snap, okay. We can kill them from hand now, so that's good. They flashback a Deep Analysis and we win the match. I was about to say, do you can combo with 3 lands with High Tide, but apparently you can't, which, you know, makes it a little bit more normal, but I was about to say, good GG. Good game against High Tide. Exactly how it's supposed to be, nice. We win the die roll. Let's play first against We3000. Ooh, 4-lander. I mean, on average, we shouldn't draw many more lands. Yo, sorry for the text. Sorry for the text, it's away now. We shouldn't draw many more lands, so let's keep this one. Let's slam the hoplite. Oh no. Of course. Wait, our face? Are they insane? Sorry. That's crazy. That's cool though. We got anger, but we will be greedy with the chanter. We will attack for 1 here. Chanter. They looting. Okay, it's madness, but it's probably mono red madness. The one we played before. Yeah, this one. It's a powerhouse. Like, this deck is crazy. It kills so quick. We need to be careful here. Very, very careful here. Reckless Charge is awesome. I like Reckless Charge. So what we'll do here, we will actually play the Anger first on this guy. We are quick here. We are quick as well, man. We are quick as well. Let's see what we draw here. We draw Witch's Mark. That's a little slow to me. Let's play the Crusader into a Reckless Charge here. And let's hit them for a lot. Like a lot. That was the hit for, well, a lot. That was a crazy hit. They could be next turn dead. Wait, I think they may be next turn dead. Okay, there's a Snacker, but it comes back tapped though. It comes back tapped though. Which means no blocks. They have a grab the prize? Yeah, okay. And what is it you're discarding? A mountain. A mountain, really? A mountain, okay. So we went the first game, there was a quick raise here. We basically had the nuts draw with the triple creature into whatever. And they let us win even the whole game. If they don't draw perfectly, they don't want to play. I respect that, okay? Let's try and find another game. We would love to go first here. We are playing as Panzis90 here. Cool picture of Emrakul. This end is pretty good. We will keep it. We have the Chanter. Let's go for Mountain and say go. Oh, I see now. Interesting. Okay, Hoplite. Let's go for the Chanter here. Oh, it's Boros. We don't mind it actually. More Inspectors, okay. Oh, we find Crown of Flames. That's a good draw here. Let's attack first. Was a mistake, I think. Maybe. We'll see though, we will see. Yep, no problem. Let's play Hoplite. I think we will follow that by Crown of Flames, honestly. And I think if nothing happens, we will just return the Crown of Flames to our hand. Okay, final number 3. Journey to Nowhere, and what do you journey? What do you target here? What do you target here? What do we target here? I think it's the Hoplite, isn't it? Oh, it's the Chanter. No problem. Yeah, for sure. We will return the crown. They will maybe try to take this opportunity to Lightning Bolt. We will see, of course. Okay, we have some sorceries here. One of them is the Anger. Let's play the Anger. Find another mountain. Beautiful. Let's play Crown of Flames before combat too. Now, Might of the Meek as well. We do them all. It's a cantrip, so why not, right? Oh, we find Witch's Mark. That's beautiful. They lambus it up. Yep, it's a Boros Synthetizer deck. We know these. We know these. Okay. It didn't return the crown. Might have been a slight mistake here. I think we'll go Witch's Mark. Discard the Witch's Mark, honestly. Wait, hold up. Yeah, there was a huge mistake on my part. I want to return the crown, and we will probably discard it. That was a big mistake on my part. I'm basically one less mana than I should be. Let's discard the crown here. Okay, find more Witch's Marks. That's incredible. That's incredible. So are we safe to discard more marks here? I mean, yeah, if they have another journeyman, we don't win, right? So I think at this point it might be Mutagenic Growth, honestly. Yeah, it's Growth. Find a Crusader into Forgotten Cave. I like that. Should be one more mana here anyway, though. Should be doing the Crusader thing here. I bet they will block at least with one of them guys. They won't, okay. Okay, Clue Token. They could like return this with Core Skyfisher though. If they really wanted to, right? And then play it on this guy. Okay, we have another Chanter here. I don't mind that. Okay, I don't mind that. Now... Yeah, okay. I'm thinking. Let's cycle this thing first. I think that's the best start. Okay, right? At least we know what we're working with here. I think playing the Crusader is actually a good play here. Because this is a kill, right? Let's just mark up the Crusader here. They do something. They Galvanic Blast it. They don't like that. Do you wanna, like, get rid of the Chanter here? What are we discarding? I mean, yeah, let's just save it, right? They definitely have Metalcraft ready. We'll try to save it. If they have another bolt, like, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, they don't. Wait, what? What happened? I'm sorry, what? Why is this guy dead? Oh, it's only 3. Oh, that's my fault. I completely misplayed that, yeah. That was a complete misplay on my part. I shouldn't have done that. Let's attack with everything here. Yeah, I'm misplaying a lot, actually. Okay, we've got the 4 chanter anyway. That's quite good. If this guy dies, that's also good. Yeah, that was terrible. That was horrible. They crack a clue. They basically need another journey here. Okay, Synthetizer. Hopefully something that's not too good. Of course, Skyfisher is amazing. They could do the play with that if they really needed to. Yeah, and I bet they will do it. It's a smart play if they do it. Returning the journey to exile the yeah, they're smart. They're smart. Though we have the chanter now, and that's good as well, honestly. They journey it up. Yeah, that's smart. They're at 1 life here. Okay. I don't know what we, you know. It's definitely not a land if you want to win, that's for sure. Let's play the dwarf. Dwarf chanter. We don't attack with anything here. Now they can't pay the ward, and that's amazing. That's amazing here. They crack the synthesizer. Find a synthesizer. That's smart. All we need here is a witch's mark, right, for the roll. They will attack. That's so aggressive. That is so aggressive. Jesus. Hey, Crusader is here. Beautiful. I mean, if this was a non-creature spell, their block sucks, right? Completely. That was a misplay. They are lucky we didn't draw that. Right. No reason to attack here, right? They bolted, no problem. Okay, they cracked the synth once again. Glindhawk, Lambus. It's still winnable. We simply need to draw a witch's mark or something like that. Attack for 2 here. Come on, hit me witch's mark here. I mean, I like anger. I do like anger. We will slap anger here. Crown of Flames is the best draw I've seen ever. Okay, so the thing is here. We may win here. If we do +5, +1, and they don't have removal, that's 8. And they don't have enough power to do that, right? But the safer play, if they have removal, it's a problem. Like, let's be honest. If they have removal, this thing is a problem. That's because then we can't play this anymore. Okay, they didn't have it. Yeah, they are dead. Beautiful. Let's go for sideboard here. So sideboard, I'm thinking Raise the Effigy is powerful here. Let's get rid of Reckless Charges. We'll bring Erase the Effigies. I will take off on Crusader here actually as well. They might bring Prismatic Strands, but we will see about that. It's already tough. For the artifacts, and I think Gorilla Shamans are here as well. 1 Rage, and I think 1 Crown here. Let's go like this. Hopefully we will be able to destroy their lands and just kill them. Okay, we find an interesting 1-lander here. We have some cantrips, we go second, let's keep this one. Abraded Bluffs, okay. Second land is beautiful here. I think we're waiting here. Second Abraded Bluffs, okay. And go for Trabon, that's already tough, right? That's already tough. Find a 4 chanter. Yeah, we just need to play a slow game here, like, otherwise we just get blown out, right? I'm not a fan, but it's what needs to be done. Let's play a Crusader. And let's just chill, honestly. Since 1 misplay, and if those creatures die, it can be pretty over very quickly, right? See, that's exactly that. Now we need to Apostle's Blessing this guy. If they have another one, we will be glad. If they manage to... Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no problem. See, and that's because they went first, right? So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Another Novice Inspector, okay. They are slowly getting out of cards. So if we press them, it might work. Okay, I like this attack because now we can attack if we decide to use Witch's Mark for something. They are a very aggressive player. And that's no problem with that. Okay, Witch's Mark. Yeah. He will chill here. Let's Witch's Mark up this. And we will discard... I'm not sure here. I'm not sure here. The Battle Rage is powerful. Let's discard the Anger. Find the Crusader into... That's not lands though. That's not lands. And that doesn't make me super happy. They go for a Lambus. Good play. And a Glendhawk returning the Lambus. That's very good for them. Whoa. That's an attack if I've ever seen one. Okay. Fine, raise the effigy. I think we'll just use that to boost the guy if they decide to block, right? I think let's attack here first. Maybe we use growth into Chanter. That's probably better. In that case, I might have made a misplay. Okay, let's play the Chanter in that case. They're pretty funny. They said that they play slow because wife asks about taxes. That's cool. They have Journey. Oh. Alright then. Like, we are very close to actually killing them. It's funny. If we draw land, it's not quite dead, but it's close. Ah, Churgeon. Okay. 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 We need some lands, right? Like, genuinely, we need some lands. Just thinking here. So little lands. Turn 5 F2. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Multiple plays we could do here. I like the Churgeon here. And I guess the Crusader as well. We will try to kill them next turn if possible. If you draw land, that is. Lambus. They have another journey. Okay. Okay, the order still stands. I guess we block like this. No, 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 no. No. Oh, we already skipped that. That's my fault, I guess. Now, draw land, we win. It's simple. Do we win like this? We do actually, it's insane. That's very lucky. Onto lands, bro. Onto lands. And we live with 1 life to live the tail. That's insane. We live with 1 life to live the tail. Good game well played, that was crazy. It's a bad matchup, definitely because we don't have a way to protect ourselves aside from the blessing against Journey to Nowhere. Yeah, crazy match, good game, wow. Alright, hello guys, so here's the conclusion. I have some things to say about this deck. I definitely think it's an upgrade from the previous version. There are some changes that could be good, potentially. First off, the Goblin was quite nice. It doesn't work against some exile effects like Journey to Nowhere, which you could see in the Boros Synthetizer matchup if it was uploaded. But it's a really nice card, and basically it allows mono red decks to protect very important creatures like the one with Heroic. Now, the fact that we play all instants and sorceries and the Crown of Flames was really nice. I have to say, I was very happy about a lot of these cards. Reckless Charge was really cool. Even if he didn't discard it with the Witch's Mark, I did enjoy the card and think it was quite strong here. The growth were amazing, you know, all the classics. Brute Force was good, the Anger was great, even Might of the Meek was nice, you know, it's important to have some cantrips here and there. The creature base, very good. I like the Hoplite a tiny bit more than the Crusader, but you know, this card is quite good as well. The Forchanter was really good. I will say, if we would remove the Crown of Flames and replace that with some cantrips, we could actually play Kiln Fiend instead of the Chanter, and I don't know, that seems like really good. It seems like really strong upgrade and some even faster kills. So let me know if that's something you would like to try, and maybe play some more Teamer Battle Rages here, or even play an Assault Strobe and create some more trample effects with more Might of the Meek. It's an option, it's definitely some experimenting here that could be done. The mana base I did enjoy. I think playing in 19 lands with 2 Forgotten Caves is not out of the question. I think that's definitely a possibility, but I think this is the best version of the deck, definitely. We had some great, very close matchups. You know, for example, in the Boros Synthetizer matchup, it seemed like we were losing, the opponent was attacking very confidently, and then suddenly out of nowhere, you know, we pulled out with 2 lands, did 12 damage in a turn, and they were super surprised. So this deck can definitely do that, so that's awesome. The sideboard was really cool, the elemental buffs are important, you know, Flying Pain, Raise the Effigy, the Shamans, Singe, even the Chirurgeon. I think the Goblin is powerful, and I think it has a place in the deck, actually 1 or 2 copies definitely. So let me know if you would like to see a version with Kiln Fiend or something else that you have in mind, and I will see you next time.